The math is Dr.
Yes, y'all. We're
AA.
here. It's about to go down. So we're talking about enhancing and AI Unleashed, enhancing creative and entrepreneurial workflow. That's
Yes.
today's topics. So today we're going to be talking to you about utilizing AI tools to enhance your workflow. So whether you are creative, an entrepreneur, AI, the tools that we're going to share, the information that we're going to share will actually enhance your workflow. So stay tuned. We got an exciting show for you. My name is Dr. Rick Mathis. Isha,
Yeah, Isha.
we hit, yeah, we here, to talk about B1, of course. We got B1 in the corner there. And to talk about these AI tools, man. It's a lot going on right now. We got a lot of things happening. We have a lot of transitions happening. So, how you feeling today, Ish?
Fantastic. How are you, Dr. Mathis?
I'm good. I'm good. So, you have an amazing article that we want to start the show with. So, can you please share that article?
I do. I'll share it. So, Yahoo Finance released an article today, actually. It's called The 10 Jobs Most Endangered by AI in 2024. And so, just some of the jobs on the list, I kind of want to go through some of those and I want to hear your thoughts, Dr. Mathis,
Okay.
right? So, number one is accounting clerks.
What?
Accounting clerk
Accounting clerks
is
are
number,
number one
yeah, and
on the jobs that's endangered by AI. So,
most
AI
endangered.
is going to be able to do all of this accounting stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
and a
that
lot of
doesn't
that,
surprise me though.
yeah, and a lot of that is companies just like H&R Block, QuickBooks have all implemented AI already in their software, and so it kind of takes out the need to have an accountant that has knowledge of tax law, that has knowledge of being able to kind of partner you with um, things that are available to you, tax credits. They don't have to qualify you anymore. AI will do that for you.
Mm.
So it's crazy. So once that software partners with companies like AP, who handles payroll, there won't be a need for an
For an
accountant. You won't
accountant.
have to go into an office with your W-2s into those companies to have them apply to do your taxes for you. It'll automatically be done.
Wow. So that's a six-figure a year job that is
Done.
gone.
Finito.
So if y'all in school for accounting right now, change your major.
Yeah.
Change your major to AI,
Computer science with a
computer science
concentration in
immediately.
artificial
Something in
intelligence.
AI, yeah. An engineer, computer science engineer or something like that. Change it. Like, yeah.
Like ASAP. And H&R Block was actually one of the pioneers in the tax industry to start using artificial intelligence. So they were already using it in the background. So whenever you went into an H&R Block office and you spoke with a consultant about filing your taxes, they were just inputting data into the
Mm,
system, and the artificial intelligence was the one actually doing the work. And
wow.
so now that AI is evolving in this space, we won't even need people to enter in that data.
Mm.
AI will
Oh,
automatically pull the data.
man, I'm telling you, AI is really changing the world. It's turning everything upside down like that. So yeah, you got to really get in the know and really understand the opportunities as well as the threats. So what's number two? What's the number two job
Right.
that's
Number
threatened by AI? That's the thing that we're reading. This is an
Yeah.
article that was in Yahoo Finance.
Yes. So number two career that's threatened by AI in 2024 is receptionist.
Okay,
Receptionist.
so you'll have what? Will you have a robot at the front desk, or will you have like an iPad where you just check in?
Well, if you remember, um, I forget what city, Monterey. Do you remember the
Okay.
bank that was fully
Mm-hmm.
automated?
Mm-hmm.
So you just walking into a bank, there's no teller, there's no greeter, there's no one assisting you. Everything is done by artificial intelligence. And so I imagine it's going to be the same way. You're going to be able to walk in, the system will automatically qualify who you are, who you're there to see. And I'm sure to be some iPad telling you where to go. Some receptionists. We already know there have been automated systems answering calls and sending calls, diverting calls, answering your question. Everybody's been stuck in that loop before. You know, when they say press one if you want to speak to an operator, you never get it. So receptionist is number two.
Yeah, and I think no disrespect to any people who may be a receptionist, but I think that job is kind of dated anyway. Like that was real hot in the 70s and prior. To say I got a receptionist, that's kind of dated. So I
Yeah.
can see that being deleted. What's number three? Number three job that's being replaced by AI.
Number three, messengers and delivery workers.
Okay, you mean like courier
Like
services?
packages, yes.
Yeah, like courier services. Okay.
Yes, and I think I mentioned on our last live that Dallas was a pilot city for Amazon drone delivery. And so that was probably 6, 7 years ago.
Mm.
So you can imagine how the technology has evolved in those years. And so messengers and delivery workers. And it's probably, I imagine it's more efficient. You can have those services operating 24 hours a day without the need of humans.
And you have driverless cars right now. So
Mm-hmm.
they'll do the driverless cars along with the drones. So
Yeah,
carrier service out the door. That's number three.
that's it.
Moving on to number four. What's the number four job that AI is replacing?
And this one is surprising, Rick.
Mm.
So, professional IT support specialist.
Mm.
Professional IT support specialist.
I think that's going to be kind of like a lateral because they're going to have something to support the AI and the prompts and do all of this stuff. So I think that's going to be kind of like a lateral move, if you will. With
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just going to change the name or the job functionality of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to need tech people with all this tech stuff, but it's just going to change their role and what their duties and their job
Yeah,
description is.
yeah, and I think it's going to be more compiling data. You know, kind of programming AI to where to get the data from, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to just like with coding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were pushing young people to get into coding over the last few years, and now AI not only will it code, but it codes without error.
But isn't there a form of coding that is that prompting that
Yeah.
license? So coding, so that's going to probably be another lateral move because rather than doing coding, you'll actually do prompting. So yeah, I can see that. I can
And
see that.
really
So
quick.
which one is that? That's number five.
Yes. And
Okay,
so
so the number five job that AI is replacing. What about number six?
number six,
Number six job that AI is replacing.
this one is obvious. Data entry technicians. Data
Hmm.
entry technicians. It says manual data entry is becoming obsolete due to advancements in AI.
Wow, data entry. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Says instead of relying on human technicians, companies utilize algorithms that specifically expedite data entry.
Mm, wow,
Yeah.
interesting. So data entry.
Data entry. So this next one, again, wasn't really surprising. When we think about the Jetsons and when we were watching TV, this particular profession comes to mind.
Mm.
So it's assembly line workers.
Yeah, we talked about that. I mean, I knew those were kind of out the door now, the assembly line workers. That's what, number 7?
Yep.
Woo!
And so we touched on this a little bit about
Mm.
how um, artificial intelligence and robotics are two different arms of computer science.
Mm-hmm.
And so when those two arms come together and create robots that can replace humans, that's a whole nother level.
Mm.
Artificial intelligence is one thing on its own, but partner with robotics, once robotics is able to catch up with
Mm-hmm.
AI and the developments that we're seeing in robotics, it's going to be really interesting.
Well, yeah, that means you'll have a whole warehouse that's running on AI technology.
There's actually warehouses already in China that are operating, 60 to 80% by robots.
Mm. Yeah.
So,
So, yeah, I won't have to be in the hot, sweaty warehouses anymore. So that's a good
yep.
thing.
So manufacturing jobs.
Mm-hmm.
hmm This next one, again, we're not surprised. We were all, we thought it was really convenient when Walmart got self checkout lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
So cashiers.
Yeah. I mean, we saw that one coming.
hmm hmm
Cashiers is like becoming obsolete. So you just have one person that's running 10 registers. So that should mean they should have more registers now because, you can have
Right.
one person monitor 8 to 10 registers.
hmm
Yeah.
Another thing that Frisco, the Walmart in Frisco, Texas, piloted a few years ago was where you could check out of Walmart. You could put the things in your cart, you could bag them in your cart, and then walk out.
What?
The system would automatically calculate all of your items and would charge your credit card that you have on file. So very similar to the technology that we're seeing, like in DFW Airport. I know Atlanta has
Mhm.
a little market that's run by AI, those Amazon fueled markets, where you just go in and get what you need and you walk out and it automatically charges your card. So you don't even need anyone there to help you.
Mm. Wow.
Mhm.
You
Again,
just put your card on file and then that's it.
right. And all of our cards now have the chip technology. So it's able to compile that data. You don't even need to put a card on file. All you have to
Mm.
do is have it in your wallet.
Mm.
All right. So bank tellers.
Yeah, bank tellers are kind of like cashiers too. And like nobody's really using the bank right now. So I can
hmm
I can see that one coming to an end as well.
Yeah.
Nobody's using the bank.
So that says a lot about cash and our
Mhm.
use of cash.
Mhm. So you're not really gonna everything is gonna be digital. You're not really gonna need any cash. I don't know, but I like cash, as opposed to digital currency.
Digital currency, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Hmm.
Glad you didn't call it money, Dr.
No,
Madison.
no, that's not money. We know the difference between those two,
We know the difference.
cash and money. So what is that, number 8?
So that was actually number 9.
Oh, that was number 9. So what's
That
number
was number
10?
9. So number 10, agriculture laborers. So that's your farmers.
So how they gonna replace the farmers now? They got machinery that can go out.
It says specifically robotics and drone delivery systems replace human laborers when it comes to planting, harvesting, pesticide delivery, and crop health management.
Mm.
Farming.
But you're still gonna need to have somebody to like check the crops, make sure the crops are watered by whatever AI drone or tool, right?
Well, I know water distribution is already handled on a lot of large
Yeah.
farms already
Hmm.
by artificial intelligence. I did not.
Irrigation system. They have like irrigation systems.
So
Yeah.
I did not know that harvesting was already handled by AI.
Mm, okay.
So planting, harvesting, and pesticide delivery.
Wow. So can you name those 10 real quick?
Yep.
So the 10 jobs that AI will be replacing in the next what? 12 months,
It
24 months?
says in 2024.
Oh,
We're
so
talking next,
2024. So these jobs are going to be deleted. Yeah, there's a
within the
lot of
next
things that's
12
going to
months.
happen in 2024. So y'all get ready. Put your seatbelt on. It's about to be a fast ride because you see, we already in February and the year just started. But we
Yes.
already in February. So, but those 10 jobs that are being replaced by AI are.
All right. Number one, accounting clerks. Number two, receptionists. The third job being replaced by AI in 2024 is messengers and delivery workers,
Mm,
professional IT support specialists,
hmm.
customer service representatives,
Yeah, we already know that one.
mhm, data entry technicians, assembly line workers.
Mm,
Other jobs being eliminated by AI in 2024, cashiers. We expected that one. Bank tellers
hmm.
and agriculture laborers. So farmers.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting.
Very, very
Yeah.
interesting.
Wow. Okay.
And so,
So you got to learn this AI stuff because I don't know if y'all saw the video where the Gen Zer had a stack of resumes and was crying because she was in Brooklyn looking for a job and she couldn't find a job. So she was just frustrated. And she said she just want to be a TikToker, but she
mm,
got to pay the bills. So right now we're at that learning curve or that transition period. So what are you going to do, while this transition is being made? That's the big question. So,
hmm well, we kind of talked about that a little bit in our last live.
mhm,
Every creative, every entrepreneur right now, every business owner needs to be evaluating kind of what they do, what their workflows are,
mhm,
how to be adjacent to AI and integrate AI into their everyday processes. It's
mhm.
super, super important. I read something else that said that I'm going to post that article too in the chat. It
Okay. We
said
can't
that
see the comments in the chat. Do you? Do
no,
we have any comments?
I actually got a message that was saying that we weren't showing live. Um, have you checked
We're
your
not
list
showing
and
live. Yeah, I
sure?
don't see it on my live either.
It says that we're live.
Hey,
Um,
are we in the test stage or what?
no, no, we're in studio.
Well, we just gonna have to
And so,
reshare it or repurpose it. But
yeah, we will
yeah.
go ahead and post it within
Mhm,
the platforms. And so it was saying that currently 60% of companies have implemented AI into
mm,
their organizations. And there's another 30% contemplating how they can integrate AI.
mm. So that'll be
That's
90%. So we
nine,
only have 10% left.
right? So what's going to happen to that 10% who either has not implemented AI in their business or not considering it?
Or just, being bucking the system, saying we're not doing no AI. I don't care. We're gonna use these old cash registers. We're gonna do it the old way, the horse and buggy way. So you
Mm-hmm.
got 10% of people that, you know, that's gonna do that. that's bucking the system, saying, "No, we don't want it."
I
I'm,
wonder how many of that 10% is our people that's saying, we ain't
that's a
messing
good
with
question.
you, you know?
I want
Oh,
to keep
we,
stuff the same, man. They ain't messing with that AI shouted. We gonna
I,
keep it the same.
oh,
No,
we
I'm
gonna
talking
wait
about.
and see.
I don't even want to learn that shouted. That's wicked.
Okay, shout out to Dr. Rick Mathis and his ATL.
ATL, baby. You see it in the background. ATL got my back. But
Yeah,
but nah, man. I mean, it's like I feel them, but at the same time, you still gotta learn and you gotta change, even if you're not going to like go all the way in. But you still need to be aware of the opportunities as well as the threats. So
yeah.
yeah.
And I think that there's some really small ways that we
Mhm.
can begin to implement AI, just some little things that will help us operate more efficiently.
Like what?
Just like some of the schedule management tools that's available right now. One of the programs that I've been using, and I absolutely love it, is called Motion. And so Motion is a scheduling system and it
Ocean.
integrates with all of your apps. So
Is that like Calendly?
similar, really similar.
Okay.
I've never
Let me
seen
see.
one this comprehensive
What?
because
Ocean. Let me
yeah,
look it up now.
it's
I'm
called
not
Motion.
okay.
And it will pull things like your schedule from your email, from communication that, hey, make sure you schedule a conference call between this time. It will not only put it in your schedule, it will actually partner with like Zoom and
Mm,
schedule the call for you and then send the communication to the recipient
wow.
that you are needing to schedule the call with. And so that eliminates 3 or 4 steps
Mhm.
out of my day.
Wow.
Right. So we're talking 10 minutes of time, maybe 15 minutes, me reading a person's email, responding, setting up the call in Zoom, sending the information to them in Zoom. Motion handles the confirmations. I don't have to do anything.
Now, is this a free app? Is it a paid app? Like, what is it?
So it's a paid app.
Okay. How much is it?
It's a paid app. Let me get I just be signing up for stuff. I don't even know
I
how much
know.
it costs. Let me get the pricing
It
plans.
looked like on here it says it's 62 cents a day.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So that's about what, $18 a month?
Yeah, so it's about the plans they have range from $19 a month to $43 a month.
Okay.
Okay, and just kind of I think I pay probably that $43 a month.
Hmm.
Uh, but it pulls, like I said, from your Google. It will even pull from your um, health app, your Apple Fitness. When you're going to the gym, it'll block out your schedule. So that way, nothing schedules anything while you're at the gym. It will put your devices in focus mode.
What's
So,
focus mode?
so for instance, let's say I have consultations with families, right?
Hmm.
It will block out days that say it blocks out Monday and Tuesday. So that whole day I'm doing consultations with families so I can stay in that same frame of mind.
Hmm.
And it will silence my alerts, my notifications on my devices whenever I'm in conference. So I don't have to do that.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
So it learns your behavior, or do you have to manually input this stuff in?
Nope, it pulls all of your information from your schedule and it automatically does it.
So if you have like a Google Calendar or
Google Calendar, Apple Calendar,
Mm,
like I said, Apple Health, whatever, Zoom, whatever app, any productivity apps that you use, it will integrate with it and pull the information from there. So it kind of streamlines everything. It allows
mm.
you to do all of those services within the one app.
So is that one of the AI tools that you use to enhance your workflow?
It is. It
Oh,
is. It's a new tool that I implemented into my workflow, and I'm telling you, it has made me so much more efficient because time management is probably one of the biggest areas of opportunities, not only for entrepreneurs but also for creatives,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So you can speak to that creative aspect.
Man, when it comes to time management and creatives, man, a lot of us, we the worst, boy. We get locked in on a project and time doesn't exist. So we definitely need a scheduler. We need an assistant, somebody to help us block out time and say, hey, you're going to edit from this time. You're going to meet this time. You can go to the gym this time. So, yeah. So, all my entrepreneurs, my creative entrepreneurs out there, Motion. It's called
Motion,
Motion Calendar.
yes, that's it.
Yeah. So Motion Calendar is an app, an AI tool that you should use in your creative workflow.
All right. So what about you, Rick?
Yeah.
You
So
got
what am I
it?
using?
Yep.
There was one that one particular tool that I was looking at today, and it's called, let me spell it for you. It's called Visla, VISLA
Hmm.
.us is the web address. But man, when I tell you this thing, it'll create videos for you. Like you can type in. It's kind of like when you create the AI images,
Hmm.
but you can type in, "Hey, I want a video that says da 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 da." A man with a black hat, black sweatshirt, sitting on live talking about AI stuff. It'll create that. But then you can pull from a blog, like you can pull a post from a blog and post and copy that and post and paste it in there, and it'll create a video for that blog. So it's like it's dope, and you can do the voiceover video.
Hmm.
You can do image and video. So basically, all you have to do is just write the description, what you want. And once you write that description, it'll create the video. It'll pull the B-roll from places. So it's dope.
And that's really great. It sounds like for content creators who create faceless videos.
Hmm. Yeah, because I mean, you can create faceless videos and you can add a video in there too as well. Like you can add. I'm gonna try it on this new video that I have to do for a client. So I'm gonna actually try it and see what I can do to like create some B-roll and some footage.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we still have to do the shoot, but at least I have a lot of voiceover stuff because I've already written the voiceover, and I use some AI tools for that as well too. So I mean, this AI stuff, man, is awesome. It's making life a whole lot easier, like
It,
really. But you can be more creative with it.
yeah, and that's why I encourage entrepreneurs and creatives just to see what tools you can implement into your workflow. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be, don't think it's going to eliminate you. Just see how you can begin to implement it in your workflow to make yourself more efficient. Man, it's kind of like I thought about. I said it's helping me reclaim my time.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah. So you reclaiming your time.
I'm reclaiming my time.
What senator was that?
Who was that?
I don't know. It don't matter. I remember though.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
remember
do.
that. Yeah, it don't matter. I was just wondering if you know.
Yeah,
But
it's on the tip of my tongue. I do
yeah,
remember. But
but
anyway,
AI
it'll
tools
it'll come to me.
reclaim your time with use of AI tools, with the utilization of AI tools. That's
Yeah,
what
and
you
don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, embrace it.
Yeah,
Make mistakes because
definitely.
that's a lot of times people try to see the tape to the end. You know what I'm saying? Let me fast forward the tape to the end and see if there's something that I want to bet or something that I want to do, a bet I want to make. So, nah, just jump in and make mistakes and you're going to
Yeah.
fail forward. You're going to learn it. Because the thing about it is, it's really easy though. A lot of this AI stuff is really just click, 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 and you're like, wow, that was it. It's done. Yeah,
It's exciting. It really is. It's just exciting to me.
it's gonna
Oh,
have
it was Auntie Maxine Waters. It was
Maxine Waters.
Maxine
Yeah,
Waters.
but you're gonna have a lot of lazy beings running around here. They ain't gonna have nothing to do. The AI will do all the work for them. So a lot of lazy human beings. So what does that mean? So one thing too that I wanted to share is like you have to be a problem solver and kind of predict where this thing is going. So I had pulled up some information. Let me see if I have it right here. And because we got to predict where AI is going, because we got to look at what are the risks. So one of the things that was a risk is data privacy and surveillance security. That's one of the risks that you're going to get with AI. Something else that we talked about is legal exposure, copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the opportunities come when you look at the problem solving method. So like what problems can we solve because AI is now being ushered into society and all industries? What problems will it create and what problems do that will need to be solved? So where should I like focus my attention and my time? So
Right. And just like with any development in technology, just like you said, it's going to be really, really beneficial in one space, but the
mhm.
opposite still has to happen, right? We've got the
Yeah.
data concerns, the privacy concerns,
Yeah.
because again, AI is fueled by data.
And one of the other things that that I thought about is with AI, it's going to take away that human touch, that customer satisfaction. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So with that, how do we problem solve, and what do we insert as a result? Because if you taking away the job of say a cashier or a banker, you know what I'm saying? So you're not going to have any emotional human touch. So your consumer is not going to feel loved and appreciated,
Mhm.
or they won't have nobody to fuss with because some people just like to fuss.
I just like to hear
Yeah,
themselves out.
yeah, they got to have somebody to fuss. So so we got to look at those things, man. We got to really look at those things.
And that will become the normal. That's the other thing. I had recently had a conversation just with my mom. And the question that I asked her was, why didn't you guys prepare us for the internet? Why
Mm,
didn't you prepare us for a time when all the information that we ever needed would be available at our fingertips? And her response was, because I didn't know.
mm,
I didn't know what it was going to be.
mm.
And so, in that same vein, we just had a new grandbaby last week,
Yay.
little Arabella. So even in parenting Arabella, the conversation and dialogue that we're having is this next generation will grow up in a AI driven society where there won't be much human engagement, any social interaction. A lot of it is going to take place in the meta and online and in places where you don't have to engage face to face with people. So, how do you continue to keep those values
Mm-hmm.
within your family, within this next generation?
Mm-hmm.
How do you prepare the next generation for that time?
Yeah, that's a good question. So imagine if your child is born like Arabella, in 2024, the only thing they will know is AI.
Hmm. That's
Wow.
it.
Mm.
That's it. They
And
won't
how are
know.
you going to prepare them to win and succeed
Yes.
in the coming years?
And to hold the values that are important to you, like your family,
Yeah,
and having open dialogue and open communication with your family.
yeah, and to have the social skills as well. So those are the type of opportunities that AI is going to present. So if you're in one of those 10 jobs that we just named that is being eliminated by AI. The good thing is you're creative, you have a brain. So now
Mhm.
you get to see what problem and project, what problem is AI going to create and how do I position myself to win as a result. So,
Mhm. Mhm. And I would hope that entrepreneurs, we're evaluating our businesses and
hmm
seeing how we can implement AI technology from not only your customer assessments, but
hmm
your product development.
hmm
Because now there's software, AI software, that will pull data from your consumers and tell you what are the things they're looking for, what are they shopping for, what type of packaging is getting their attention. And so you can take that data and then help create products,
wow,
expand your line, make
wow.
changes to the things that you manufacture. So
Mm,
as entrepreneurs, we need to be seeing what technology is available to help us, to help our product development, help streamline our businesses.
wow. So man, this is a very interesting time, as we move forward, as we transition. How do we be one? How do we put Black first in this? And that's a conversation that we're gonna have in Philly coming up on the 23rd and 24th of February. We're gonna watch Be One the movie. We're gonna have some exercises. It's a 2-day event, but we'll have exercises from the curriculum and have a real conversation around AI, the AI technology. Joel is a big supporter of stocks. He loves the stock market. So, what stocks and how is AI, influencing everything? Should you go invest in certain AI stocks, and win from that angle? So it's a great time. It's an amazing time. For more information, go to b1themovie.com for that, uh, for the details on how to buy tickets.
Hmm.
If you're in Philadelphia, definitely check it out.
Can you drop those dates one more time, Rick?
Those dates are February 23rd and 24th. We'll be in Philly. So that's in about 15 days. So a couple of more weeks.
All
Philly,
right,
here
you
we
ready?
come.
You ready?
I'm
Is
ready.
Philly
Is
ready?
you ready?
Is
Philly
Philly
ready?
ready?
Hey, yeah, we ready. We ready.
All right. So
Yeah.
Philly, I hope you're ready for the B1 experience. We're excited. We're glad to be in the building.
Yeah. So,
We're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about making sure that you're operating in the correct business structure, how to implement AI into your business, into your workflow.
yeah,
So
all that. So we
ready.
coming. We coming. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, you were
I'm ready.
born
You
ready.
ready?
Fast Freddy, get ready. We born ready. We don't have to get ready because we stay ready.
That's it. That's it. And real quick, shameless plug. If you have not purchased B1 the movie, what you waiting on?
B1 the movie,
What
B1 the
you waiting on?
curriculum, B1 the soundtrack. Go to b1themovie.com
Yes.
right now.
Right here is the QR
Purchase that.
code. Right here.
Yeah.
Bottom of the screen. Go ahead and scan that. And that is
Mhm.
for that'll take you to the website to B1 the movie. It'll give you information about the curriculum if you're looking to purchase it. If you are an administrator in the school district, if you are a teacher, if you are a community leader, this curriculum is for you.
Yes.
So definitely reach out to us through the website so we can answer any questions, maybe send you some information about the curriculum itself. But you got to get it.
Get
Movie in the
on
curriculum.
it.
All right, Dr. Mathis,
Yes, yes.
as always, it is an absolute pleasure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely honored to be your sidekick for the night and
Hey,
talk about AI, unleashing it, enhancing creative and entrepreneurial workflow. Workflow is very important. And
right?
there's a lot of tools out there, man.
Yeah,
You
and keep an eye.
scrolling and you see something about AI, just click and register for it and see, even if you just chime in for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
See
Mm-hmm.
what it is.
Yeah, and there's way more resources coming out too. I know Google has a certification in AI that you can take. It's completely online. You can
Yeah.
just search that AI, Google AI certification. Go ahead and check it out. I know Skillshare has some things. There's a lot of different platforms just kind of putting out some information just so you can learn. Jump on podcasts about AI, jump in YouTube videos, whatever it is that you can do to get some information and some ideas of what's going on. Do that,
Mhm. Yeah.
right? Stay tuned to Dr. Rick Mathis.
Let's know it. Let's do it.
Be one the
V1,
movie.
baby. Thanks for joining us tonight. Another episode, AI Unleashed, as we continue to talk about this rapidly evolving AI shift that's happening all over the globe. I think it's happening all over the universe too. I think it's
Mm.
happening on other planets too.
Oh, we need to talk about the spiritual side of AI. It's gonna be on the next slide.
Exactly. Ancestral intelligence. That's the
For real.
spiritual side,
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
artificial intelligence.
So thank you, Dr. Mathis.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure. It's
All
been an
right.
honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Till next time.
Peace.
We out.